Slow down. That's been the message from the Kansas Highway Patrol all year long after ticketing speeders for going well over 100 miles per hour. 12 News reporter Max Dutton looking into that this morning. He's live in downtown Wichita to explain why speeding impacts more than just your safety.
And Felicia, listen to this statistic from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. They say 1/3 of all deadly crashes in the United States involve speeding. And we hear all the time from first responders about the dangers of speeding that it poses to us, our passengers, and of course the people on the road. But one thing people don't really talk about is the dangers it poses to your wallet. We have the numbers to back it up here as well. Take a look at your screen. This data from MarketWatch was just released within the last 24 hours. It shows Kansas drivers see an average of a 25% increase on their full coverage auto insurance policies after a speeding ticket. It actually jumps from $200 all the way to $249. Now, for drivers with minimum liability policies, rate jumps an average of 31% from $53 to $70. Haley Neff, a member of the MarketWatch Guide's research team, says these rates are not expected to go down.
Car insurance rates have changed so much in the past few years. It's become a really volatile market with crime rates going up, with natural disasters going up. We're kind of seeing the impact of car insurance go up all around the country. So if we know that car insurance premiums are skyrocketing across the country, it's probably best to do everything that we can to drive safely and limit those increases from a personal standpoint as much as possible.
And keep in mind, once your rates go up, it is really hard to bring them back down. Some insurance providers offer devices you can plug into your car and track your driving habits. That's one way to lower it. Another way is to just get multiple different quotes from different insurance companies. But of course, the easiest option is to simply slow down and quit speeding. And speaking of speed, we've got the fastest runner on the 12 News Morning Team here with your forecast. Jake?